T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I am reviewing G.I. Joe Sigma 6, I was about to call him Sprint, Flint. He came in a box that had this at the bottom, this at the top, and it was clear with paper in there. I've long since thrown that away. But they all came with these caskets. They were weapons holders. That's what they were supposed to be. I think they even had foam. I don't think this one came with the foam when they started trying to cut costs when they realized, holy crap, we're giving them a lot for 15 bucks. Anywho, in this case, I was able to fit him and all of his stuff in here. So, yeah, let me get this situated and come back for y'all. So here is Flint in all his glory. Most of these, I think they were called like Commando class or something. I don't know. They all had at least one piece of soft goods clothing. Either it was pants or a vest. Most of the time it was some type of vest or jacket. In this guy's case, it's a vest with Velcro on it, and I don't think this vest is surviving the test of time. It's looking a little bit ratty. I have these things stored in such a horrible place. They're in a basement, but the basement is pretty much a cellar. This thing stinks. The other figures that I have, like, I was messing with it, trying to make sure I had all of his accessories. About to give myself a friggin' asthma attack, smelling that cellar smell. But these things are huge. They're 8-inch figures, so here is your typical 6-inch action figure right here. Some of the characters were taller as well, so this guy might be around like freaking 9 inches, to be honest. Yeah, measuring him out, he's about 8.5 inches tall. That is crazy. Here is a Build-A-Figure right here for comparison. So, yeah, he is a big boy. Makes this guy look normal size in comparison. But yeah, the articulation, let me just get this out of the way. The articulation was good, but it was definitely not the best. Things I always wanted them to have is freaking bicep swivel for certain poses. Let me get reacquainted because I can't remember whether this is a diaphragm joint or just it's an ab crunch. I can't remember whether they have diaphragm joints or ab crunch, but it's just on a hinge. Everybody had ab crunch, waist swivel. They didn't have thigh rotation. That used to drive me up the wall. But in this guy's case, he does have knee swivel, which was helpful for poses. He does have boot swivel, which is also helpful. But they also didn't have ankle pivot. They just had this rotation right there. Now, with the boot swivel, that, like I said, that was helpful. And they all had wrist that hinge in like a Marvel Legends. And this guy was kind of new because he had, and during the third wave of their figures, or the third year, they all had Kung Fu grip. That was like a big thing they had on the packaging. If you saw that fist on a little weapons container, that was to signify that he had Kung Fu grip. But just like Transformers Siege, they all have these ports all over the body so you can mix and match certain weapons and whatnot. And I'm gonna just let you see this detail because I don't feel like taking this all the way off, but he does have ports on his back. I feel 1, 2, 3. They look like that. So I'll let you see. I don't think I've ever taken this vest off of him, but he's all gray under there. But the detail is nice. I used to love these things, and then the price was so nice. And as you see on this vest, they have this attached right there. He has a whole separate pliable plastic belt. Awesome. It came with a rack of accessories. One, he came with this sword right here. I'm not sure. Here's the thing right there. This is around the time they started mixing and matching people's accessories. They were doing that a little bit with certain things like guns and grenades, but certain characters had specialized freaking weapons, and I can't even get that in this hand. That's about as good as you're gonna get right there. It's nice. He also came with, this was his main gun. The gun was modular. You could attach that and have a gun like that. You could put this scope on here. Come on, you. Leave it. Come on, man. Get on there. I don't know why I can't. Yeah, there we go. You can slide that scope on. You can have this on there. The stock, I don't know where that is, but looks like this. You can put this on here. Looks like that. This one, I feel like I'm missing something. This, you can put this on here. So without that butt, it kind of looks weird. This is a separate piece and this is a separate piece. I had to put all of this together, and you can put this ammo cartridge right there. So there you go with that. This thing actually does come with a suction cup dart, and these actually do shoot. So that was nice. You can port that there and shoot it with the button right here. And lastly, he came with this grappling cable right there. This was a separate piece as well, but it is no use in taking that off. So what you can do is take the end of this, feed it through there, kind of put the rope in the hand, attach this to something, feed this through here, and when you attach it to something, you can like use it like a lever system and rise them up. Hours of fun for kids and adults alike, but mostly for this channel, adults. And this is something retro, and the kids that play with this are probably grown by now, thank you. So yeah, but just so you can definitely see, here's what you were working with as far as the head. You got that. It's just on a ball joint. It's not on a hinge. Of course it can swivel and whatnot. Shoulders rotate, elbows bend that much, swivel. He has long arms because this was in like an anime style show, so they had really long arms. Swivel there, this, back that much, forward that much. Legs go out pretty much freaking all the way. Kick all the way back. Same stuff down here, and I showed you the legs, so yeah. For comparison, here he is next to my favorite, one of my favorite friggin' action figures of all time. I'm gonna mention that in another video. And here he is next to their Duke, who is always looking up. I had to point the head down so he can look at you, which right here on camera looks alright, but in person it looks incredibly weird. And here is Cobra Commander. Because of his stupid chest gimmick, he doesn't have an ab crunch. It works like Thunder Punch He-Man from back in the day. Getting the chest back in that neutral position, a nightmare. I need to just review this guy. I think he was one of the basics. Yeah, I ain't messing with him. So Flint is decent. I would have loved extra articulation, but for back in the day, I love these things, and that's pretty much why I still own them. Let me make sure I give y'all a nice close-up on his weird angular face. Yeah, he had the hair like molded over his eyes, but it's like a solid piece. It's not just strands hanging over the eye. So that was weird. You see the lines or wrinkles going through it. and he had like a early 2000s mullet for some crazy reason. Yeah. Anyhow, I like him. I don't like any of the figures as much as Heavy Duty. Spoiler alert for when I do more reviews. But they were all good for the time. So, yeah. Thank you for taking this trip back down memory lane with me. Until next time, T-Man 978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.